Today, I might rattle a few cages, but that's what we're here to do. We're exploring a question that most Christians avoid like the plague. Is it wrong to consort with so called evil spirits? The short answer no. And the long answer? Well, let's break it down with scripture, spiritual logic, and a bit of sacred rebellion. Let's start with 1 John 4:1. The verse says, "Beloved, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits to see whether they are from God." Now pause. It does not say run from every spirit. It doesn't say only speak to angels. It says test them. Why would God command us to test spirits if we weren't supposed to interact with them? And what's the test? Every spirit that confesses that Jesus Christ has come in the flesh is from God. That's it. Not whether it looks like an angel, not whether it glows, not whether it speaks only in King James English. If the spirit acknowledges the Christ, the Logos, the Word, the divine manifested, then it is of God. That means every spirit we call demons may still serve divine purpose. Now here's where it gets interesting. Let's look at some biblical evidence. In Matthew 8, verse 29, Mark 5, verse 7, and Luke 8, verse 28, demons recognized Jesus. Not only did they recognize him, they bowed to him. They asked not to be tormented. They begged him for mercy. Even in Mark chapter 3, verse 11, and Luke 4:41, unclean spirits fell down and cried out, "You are the Son of God." So again I ask, if demons are purely evil, why do they proclaim Christ? Because they know him, because they still answer to him. Now, if you need something even deeper, look at Psalm 78:49. It says, "He unleashed against them his hot anger, wrath, indignation, and hostility, a band of destroying angels." Some translations call them evil angels. Who sent them? God did. He weaponized spirits of destruction for his own purpose. Let that sink in. God commands dark forces too. And what about Satan? Let's not forget Job chapter 2, verses 1 through 3. Satan comes before God, but it's not Satan who brings Job up. It's the Lord. Have you considered my servant Job? Satan was doing his job. He was still in God's employ. Satan never stopped serving the divine plan. He's the accuser, the adversary, the pressure that reveals your truth under heat. So I ask again, if God uses demons, if demons proclaim Christ, if Satan still reports for duty, why are we told never to speak to them? I'm not saying consort blindly. I'm not saying every shadow is your teacher. I'm not saying test the spirits. I'm saying test the spirits. Some angels wear crowns of fire. Some demons wear robes of silence. You must learn to listen, to discern, not based on appearances, but based on presence. If a spirit leads you closer to truth, to responsibility, to awakening, how can that be evil? If it brings you to your knees only to raise you back up, sharper, braver, more aware, maybe that spirit wears black, not because it's evil, but because it's been cast into shadow by ignorance. To consort with evil spirits is not rebellion against God. It might just be a return to him through the back door, through the abyss, through the part of yourself you were told to abandon. Remember, even the darkness is not dark to you. Psalms chapter 139, verse 12.